Stacey Cooke here at Northway Ford Lincoln, and we're going to do a bit of a walk-around video today on the 2016 Ford F-150. Now this one's a little bit different than some of your average ones because we're doing this on the 301A package, and it also has a Sport package. So in the Sport package, you're going to get a black grille. That's synonymous for the Sport package. Now, this is taking place of what in 2014 would have been called the FX4. It's now called the Sport. You can get it in a bunch of different ways. Follow me to the side. Now also on this, you're going to get a darker rim. You're not going to be getting the chrome. You're going to be the darker rim. Now this is an upgraded rim because it usually comes with 18-inch. This is a 20-inch rim, and the color of the rim matches the color of the running board. Now on a normal truck that's not the Sport package, that's going to be a chrome rim, okay? Now with a couple of things that you want to notice differently that separates it apart, this is not black, this is not chrome, it's body colored, so the door handles are body colored. Now also what we have on this particular truck is a 6.5 foot box. Now a lot of contractors want to use a vehicle and make it family friendly plus do work with it. So you can either get this in the 5.5 foot box or the 6.5 foot box. Now come around to the back, I want to show you a couple of other things. Now we've decked this one out. So there's a couple of options on this particular truck. We got the carriers for tools, we got the bed liner in it, and the trifold hardcover. All of this you can get probably for around $2,000 all inclusive, and we can work a deal out on that. Now we're going to go to the inside of the vehicle, and I'll see you in a second. And for the second part of our walk around, I want to go ahead and talk to you about the interior of the F-150. Now it comes a bunch of different ways, but for our purposes right now, we're going to be talking about the XLT. This is a 301A package, and what that's going to give you is a power seat, a leather wrapped steering wheel, and now it usually comes with the bench seat, but because we're doing the Sport package, you're going to be getting yourself a console seat. All right. Now in the base 300 package, you don't get power seats at all. You don't get power seats on the driver's or the passenger, but in the 301A, you're going to get the power seat on the passenger side. Now there's one level up called the 302A, and that'll give you both 10-way power seats, okay? Next, I want to go ahead and talk to you about the Bluetooth features that are here and all of the console features that are here, all right? So we can do this two ways. We can do it with the shifter on the in the center, or the shifter on the handle. Now when we go to the Sport pack, we're going to get it on the floor, and when we go to the regular, it's going to be a shifter. All right, and we're going to get into the technology a little bit later. Now as you can see, you got the black seating here, or the darker seating. In the XLT non-Sport, this is going to be gray, and again, it's going to be a bench seat. All right, now we're going to pop into the back. This is what's exciting about the F-150 crew cab, is how much room is in the back here. Now, a couple of things that separate our Ford from a lot of different models is when you lift the seat up, as you can see, it's flat. So if you have a big screen TV, you have your groceries, you have any of the stuff in here, it's flat, it's not going to be all over the place. And to lower, I'm going to push this down here. Now, this is the big thing. If you're going to be buying a Ford and you're going to be buying a crew cab, this is why. You got more room in this truck than you have in a limo. And I kind of like that. Before I get started, I look really good in this truck. That makes me a trucker. We're going to be talking about technology right now. And I tell you, this thing is loaded with technology. First of all, it's all designed to keep your hands on the steering wheel. For example, we have two joysticks. We have one that controls the stereo and what happens over here, and we have one that controls what we see in the center console here. Now, for example, if we want to go ahead and change the radio station, I can do it a number of different ways. I can go ahead and press the buttons and move it up and down like in any normal radio station here with the tone and the volume, or I can do it on this little joystick. But the favorite way for me to do it is by pressing the talkie guy.
Please say a command.
91.5.
Tuning to FM 91.5.
Now, is that cool or what? The voice activation on this thing is phenomenal, all right? Now, this vehicle also has navigation, and I can do the navigation also by touch or by voice activation.
Please say a command.
Navigation, destination, street address.
In Ontario, please say the street address including the city. To search in another state, say change state.
10 Jones Lane, Brantford.
When ready, press the voice button and then say set as destination, or say change something.
This is the new Sync 3. It gets there before you can. It does everything before you can think it. It does it the way I would do it. All right. Now, also, we have a couple more technology features that to get serious with. This vehicle comes with the 5-liter engine, and you can get a few other engines. You can get the EcoBoost 2.7, or you can get the EcoBoost 3.5. But this has got the 5-liter. And in here, we have a selection mode, as you can see here. I have tow haul mode, which changes how the shift patterns work. And we also have sport mode, which looks like the little S, and that allows you to get more torque out of the vehicle as you're driving it. As you can also see, I have a driver's information computer in my center where I can check with the fuel gauge and see what that looks like. I've got my towing capacities, trailer status. Now, the trailer status is amazing because this thing will back itself up. All right? The technology works with the camera, the ABS brakes, and some reflective technology. So instead of using the steering wheel at the back when I'm trailering, I just use this little device and it will maneuver around things. That's another video for another day, but it's amazing. I also got our select shift 4-wheel drive, allows us to go on the fly from 2-wheel high to 4-wheel high. And if I want to go low, I got to go put it in neutral to do that, just like any other thing. Now, we're almost done with this vehicle, but it's the little things that make it and separate it. For example, if I go to a 301 and do the sport package, I can plug my cooler in if I choose to. And, you know, just the way everything works and feels. My wife can put a purse in here and everything else, and I get to put maybe a dime in there if I wanted to, because that's just the way the planet works, where she gets to put everything in. And that's about it. I can go on for hours on this truck because it does everything. I have a family of 5 that fit comfortably. We won't get lost because we have navigation. We won't get bored because we have power. And it looks good because I'm in it. Talk to you soon.